Fathers. What did your daughter's boyfriend do that forever changed how you saw him? When my wife passed away giving birth to our daughter, my world was shattered. From that moment on, it was just the two of us. We grew inseparably close. She became my everything and I hers. Even as a child, my daughter had a heart that could light up the darkest rooms. She spent her free time volunteering with terminally ill children, using her artistic gifts to teach them how to paint and draw. Her kindness was boundless, her smile radiant, and her bright blue eyes a bittersweet reminder of the wife I had lost. But then when she was 19, she brought home him. He was scruffy, unemployed, and chasing a dream of making it big with his heavy metal band. He wasn't a bad person, but I couldn't shake the thought she could do so much better. I silently wished their relationship would fizzle out. Then life threw a curveball. A year into their relationship, my daughter came to me, tears in her eyes, to tell me she was pregnant. My heart broke. She was so young, unprepared, and terrified, especially because of what happened to her mother. But I knew my daughter. I knew she would face this head-on no matter how scared she was. What I didn't expect was what her boyfriend did next. One evening, he showed up at my door, a bottle of whiskey in hand, asking if we could talk. We sat down and he laid it all out. He admitted he was terrified of becoming a father. He knew he wasn't good enough for my daughter, but he also told me how deeply he loved her. He'd started saving every penny he could and was already hunting for a job. And then he said something that floored me. He'd give up his music, his dream for her and their baby, if that's what it took to support them. That night, over too many drinks, I realized how wrong I'd been about him. Behind the scruffy exterior was a kind, warm-hearted young man who genuinely adored my daughter and was willing to sacrifice everything for her happiness. I offered him a job as a janitor at the hospital where I work and invited him to move in with us. Over time, I watched him grow, not just as a man, but as a father. Today, I have a beautiful grandchild, and next weekend, my daughter and her now fiancé will be walking down the aisle. What he doesn't know is that I've been saving too. As a wedding gift, I bought him his dream guitar. He gave up his music for my daughter and their family, and it's time he got that part of himself back. In the end, the thing that changed my perspective wasn't his promise to be perfect. It was his promise to try, and he kept that promise every single day.